So how does it feel being here in San Diego when, if you were still in England or in France, you'd be dealing with the cold? How has the transition been playing here in the US, especially here in Southern California?
It's crazy how many times I had this question since I'm here. It's actually cold since 2 days. Yeah, obviously it's nicer. California is lovely. San Diego is an amazing city. Even if I didn't see a lot yet because we're traveling between national team and the club. So no, it's definitely better to work with the sun when you wake up and stuff. Everything is different. So yeah, I appreciate it.
And transitioning to the football part, um, how would you compare the league here versus what you've been experiencing in Europe, especially the gauntlet? The last two games that you played were against two of the best teams in the league. How has the competition felt?
Well, I think like I was everything is different. Like the football is really transitional here. Now a lot of team like play in possession, like the Europe style. What I like about us is that we're trying that. We're trying to be different. Even if the last game, I think we should do definitely better in that. But Jonas has a style that like in possession. So for me, in San Diego, playing in San Diego is not a lot different. But the league is definitely different. Or like you got like fast forward, and they just hit the ball in the space, and in two passes they're in your box. So that's definitely the things that is really different. Yeah.
And heading into this match, Jonas has talked a lot about habits and forming the right habits.
Yeah.
How is the mentality of the team going into this match, knowing that, two losses in a row, but against difficult teams? What is the mindset going against Louisville?
Well, I think the two losses we had were really different. I think Orlando we deserve better. We play well against a team that know each other really well, which us we like still trying to build something, but we compete. And we got a lot of new things here, and I think we show that we adapt really quick. Kansas, I think we definitely didn't play our game, and so that feels different. And we feel we're going to win like every game, but like it's an important win for us because, as you said, we need to like grab points and start to kick on. So yeah, definitely going there to win.
And final question, what has your mentality been like over the last few matches? What is your intent kind of heading into the match?
Well, individually, like I play in a different position here. I used to be higher on the pitch. I used to be a 10. Here I'm a 6. So I try to find like, as you say, habits in that position that is different for me. But I play where is the best for the team. And my mentality is like I'm really ambitious. I think, as you said, like we play the best team, Orlando and Kansas, and I think with like more habits and stuff, we can definitely compete and be ambitious about what we want this season.
You mentioned a little bit about the travel. How have you dealt with that? Going all the way back to Europe and then having to come back here to play.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I experienced it with the national team. We came back like after 20 hours of traveling, and we play like 2 days later. That's definitely something new for me, and I try to like take care of my body, try everything to recover quick, and even on the plane, I'm like doing my recovery to don't lose time. So that's the massive point. I didn't know how my body gonna react to that, and I actually felt great against Kansas. So I think while I worked on with the medical team and my personal trainers and stuff to like try to don't lose time on the plane in terms of recovery really worked. So I'm really happy to see that my body is dealing well with that for the moment. We will see, like we're going back in like 3 weeks, then there's the Euro, so we practically like every month in Europe. I think like when we back in national team, we playing Tuesday night, we come back Wednesday night, we're playing Friday in Seattle. So that's gonna be as well like really challenging, but we will deal with it.
Did you talk to any of your teammates either here at the club or with the national team about that travel?
Yeah, I talk with Delph obviously because she's done it a few times, but mainly to Hannah. She's Swedish, so she's doing that since a year now, and yeah, she say just sleep when you can. All the time you have an opportunity to sleep, just sleep. But yeah, we talk about it, and she said that she thought that she will that would be harder than what she thought. So I feel the same for the moment, but I'm like, that's the beginning. Let's see in like 5 months. But I was happy to see that in Kansas. I felt great. Yeah.
And to back with the Wave, three of your 4 opponents still have not lost yet. How do you kind of look at that with where the Wave are at the standings right now?
Well, obviously, like that's nice for them. But again, I said like I think we the team that changed a lot, kind of everything in terms of like players and coaching staff and the style we play. So everything is new, and I think like as I say, the points that we have don't reflect right now like the performance we put in. But football, you know, it's a long season, and we still like really ambitious, and we still have time to grab points and compete.
This is your first time playing against Louisville, but what have you heard about them and what the challenge they'll present to you this week?
Well, the meeting was just about them, so I know a lot now. If you will ask me like an hour ago, I will say no idea. But the meeting was about them, and I'm gonna watch them on the plane. Watch the last game they play. It's a team that works a lot defensively. To compare to like Orlando or Kansas that live like 3 forward, like really high. Louisville is really like working hard defensively, and the objective is to move them and create a lot and score a lot of goals hopefully.
Obviously, the first few games you guys put in a really good first half against Kansas, a really good second half. What do you think the keys are to putting together a full 90?
Yeah, be consistent in what we're doing. I think is kind of like the most important things. Is to a game, especially in this league, is like 95 minutes, and we still like need to work on that to like put a full performance. We haven't done it yet, I think. So that's definitely an objective and something we work on to be like really consistent and stick to the game plan. And like sometimes you ask yourself, is it like a physical things that like you still at the beginning of the season, so like you kind of build your shape, or is it like technically that will like drop like focus? It's like kind of like multifactorial, so like we try to work on that. Yeah.
Any last questions? Nope.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.